Okay, so in this video now we're going to learn a practice called the body scan. We'll do this in a lying down position, so create a setup for yourself. I've got a yoga mat under this, a blanket, some cushions for your knees can be nice. You don't have to do this, but it makes it more relaxing. I've got a cushion here for my head, and possibly a blanket to cover yourself with. So let's come to a lying down position. Cover yourself in case it gets cold in the room when you've been relaxing for a while. So I would wriggle about a little bit and get yourself comfortable. Raise your body off the ground. Palms perhaps at the sides and palm up. They could also be on your stomach, but I would say for the moment let your hands be out at the sides. So find a comfortable position. I'm going to move the cushions a little bit. Okay, so just settle down now. Go empty inside, let go to the ground beneath you. So if you notice at any time any part of your body is resisting gravity, resisting the ground, like your shoulders slightly tight, then let it go as soon as it comes into your awareness. So let go all around the body now. Let go of any thoughts of the past, the day, the week, the year. Let go of any thoughts of the future. Next week, month, year, the rest of your life. And just come to this moment now, lying on the ground, letting go. So bring your attention now to the contact between the back of your head and the ground. So feel this contact, keep letting go, especially around the head. And now come to your shoulders. Feel the contact with the floor. And now your upper arms down to your elbows. So just feel the contact between the lower part of the arm, the back of the arm and the ground. So there might be all sorts of changes happening inside. But keep focusing on this contact with the ground. And now go to your forearm, down to your wrist, into both wrists, back of your hands, and now into your fingers, so they might not be in contact with the ground. But just place your attention in your thumbs, and your little fingers, and then the fingers in between. Come back up now to base of the neck. So keep letting go. Anytime you notice that the body is tightening or resisting letting go, then just drop. From the base of the neck, come down to the upper back, so the spine, the muscles on either side, and feel the contact with the floor. And now come down to the lower back. Spine and the muscles on either side. And now go down to the pelvis, the buttocks. Feel how they rest, supported by the ground. And now the back of your thighs. Calves. So keep checking you're not resisting the ground, and let go. Down to your heels now. Now go into your feet. So you're just feeling inside your feet, probably not touching the ground. And now into your big toes, little toes, toes in between. So let's let go through the whole body. Feel all the contact with the floor. And just start to notice how the breathing comes in and goes out. So feel how the body's moved. So place your attention in your stomach area. And perhaps your breath is there to meet you. Coming in and going out. So feel how the breath moves your stomach area. Might be strong, might be subtle. And now bring your attention to the chest area. Perhaps your breath responds and meets you in the chest. Now come up to your throat. So maybe the breath and the movement comes to your throat area, the upper chest. And now go down to the area between your bottom and your genitals, so the pelvic floor area around the perineum. So just place your attention there. You might get a sense of movement. Doesn't matter if not. Just keep your attention there, and perhaps the area softens. There may be a subtle wave-like feeling of movement. Now come out to the buttocks on either side. And there might be a slight sense of the wave touching them. And then to your lower back. So keep letting go through the body. Place your attention now on your lower back. Perhaps you can sense that the back is moving toward the floor as you breathe in. So the breathing happens in the back as well as in the front. And now come up to the middle of your back. And again, perhaps you can sense it moving towards the floor as you breathe in. And now up to your upper back. There might be all sorts of gurgling happening on in your digestive system as your body relaxes. So feel your upper back, and perhaps the back moves closer towards the floor as you breathe in. And then up to your shoulders. So maybe there's a subtle sense of the wave touching them as you breathe in. And then to your elbows, your wrists, and your hands, into your fingers to their tips. Maybe let the hands soften. So perhaps you can feel this wave of the breath like a flow coming down to your fingers and their tips. And now to the back of your neck. The back of your head again. Now the crown of your head. So you can feel the whole top of your head now. There might be no sense of the breath, but we can just feel. And now come down through the crown of your head into your skull. Just see how it feels to rest inside your head. You can feel now around the front of your head, so your forehead. Perhaps soften your eyebrows if they feel clenched. We do this when there's a lot of tension. Or stress. Come into your eyes on both sides. So really feel inside your eyes. Now into your nose. Into your cheeks on both sides. Into your jaw on both sides. So we often clench the jaw if there's stress or tension. So see if you can let it release. We're not here to find pleasant sensations. There may be things which are pleasant, there may be things which seem unpleasant. So just see if you can be with them, to notice them. Feel the quality, whether it's nice or not nice, doesn't matter. Our job now is to be with ourselves, to be with our experience this moment. It will change. That's the nature of reality. Another moment, another day, things may feel different. So don't worry about anything. Don't do anything with it. Just recognize how things are today and know that that's enough. So maybe try and feel your ears now. So just let your attention go out to both sides. It doesn't matter whether you can feel your ears or not. We try, place our attention there. And then come back to around your mouth. So your lips on all sides of the mouth. Now go inside your mouth. See if you can let your tongue relax. Perhaps you can notice whether your mouth is moist or dry, especially the top of your mouth. When we're anxious or stressed, often the mouth is dry. So come now into the throat, so feel around the back of the throat. When there's anxiety or things unsaid, sometimes the throat is tightened. So let it soften now. And now go down through your throat into your chest and just feel how it is to be there. So don't look at your chest, see if you can be in your chest. You feel now the muscles on the front of your chest also that protect your heart. And now go down from your chest through the diaphragm into your abdominal area. See how it feels to be there. There may be emotions or sensations. So just rest your whole attention inside your abdominal area. Notice any changes in the body from being there. You can feel the muscles in the front of the abdomen, the stomach area. Just notice whether they're relaxed or tight. So what we experience can be anything. Sensations can be a myriad of different feelings of buzzing and pulsing, hot and cold, sharp, kind of relaxed and spacious. So just notice the sensations that you feel. We're not looking for anything special. Now come down into your pelvic area. Again, let go to the ground if there's any tightening at any time. So you can explore the feeling in the whole pelvic area. Also around your genitals, around your anus. So see how it feels to rest in this area. And now come to your hips on both sides. And then down into your thighs. So rest inside both thighs. Notice any sensations. And now into both knees. Into your lower legs. Into your ankles. Into your feet. So a feeling inside our feet. So just be curious if you can, rather than wanting any kind of particular experience. And then come down into your big toes. And little toes. And toes in between. So notice the sensations in the toes, and also any effects that might happen in the rest of your body. So we keep our attention in the toes, but you will be aware. So my left foot was cramping for a moment. I noticed that, stayed with it, and then now the cramping is releasing, so it's changing. I'm still focusing on the toes and doing my best to soften through the body, let go to the ground. So feel the whole body now, the contact with the floor, the sense of this, all the spaces, the cavities. So your feet, your legs, your torso, arms, your head. So feel the whole body and notice the breathing. And keep letting go. So you could stay as long as you like now. Or slowly come to a finish. So perhaps wriggle your fingers, stretch your hands and stretch your feet and legs. Slowly bring a knee up, maybe move both knees, and then roll over onto one side. Rest for a moment. And slowly push up on your hand and forearm, if that's okay. And come up. Thank you.